Hello everybody, hey, hi, how you doing? Jay McCain here, coming to you with my extra week coffee. I put butter in it today. For another episode of Coffee from Tea Capistan. Today, Matthew Cogburn, a personal favorite of mine. So like, subscribe, and let's get to the good stuff, shall we?
The young and inexperienced.
What was your plan here today?
I've been in a struggle myself with what I want to do because I'm still a virgin.
Square that with what's on your MySpace website where you talk about Jesus rocks.
That's the struggle I'm facing.
I love this spoof thing we do with the phones now, but it takes forever to dial all these numbers.
You just couldn't make this up. There we are. It's a Saturday afternoon, and there's this massive wildfire in Northern California. That causes a power outage, and that knocks all Yahoo chat rooms offline. So for like 9 hours, the perverted justice decoys couldn't do their jobs. Not only was that a problem for that day, it created a problem for the next day because the decoys couldn't make dates for Sunday. So this had a very serious impact on our investigation.
Hey, Matt.
So there it is, the origin story of the infamous Yahoo server crash of whenever this was filmed.
It's Angel.
Chris Hansen still brings that up to this day on his podcast. The servers went down, folks, and we couldn't use our one thing that we use to entice predators, Yahoo. It's almost like you should have had some redundancies built in, like MySpace and Friendster and other applications.
Where are you at?
After the date is made and the potential predator says he's in fact coming over, they always have a follow-up phone call. So we kind of have a better sense of when these guys are going to show up. Pib talked to Matthew Cogburn and kept track of Cogburn as he got.
Is her name Pib? Never heard of anyone named Pib that wasn't a soda before.
So we kind of have a better sense of when these guys are going to show up. Pib talked to Matthew Cogburn and kept track of Cogburn as he got closer to our hidden camera house.
Walking up the walk towards the door.
She may not even open the door.
All right, now back up. He's right there. Keep going.
Hi, come on in. I just gotta put this in the dryer real quick.
Her wig is ridiculous, dude. Ridiculous.
Hi.
And I'm not great at spotting wigs, but this is a particularly egregious one. And I think that I think Matthew went on to say at one point he even knew it was a wig.
Come on in. I just gotta put this in the dryer real quick.
I thought you said you had blonde hair.
Okay.
Just take a seat, because if I don't put this in the dryer, it gets really wrinkled. I'll get in a lot of trouble. Come on into the kitchen and take a seat. I even made some sweet tea. I'll get it out.
All right.
Cogburn wanted a blonde, and Emily isn't naturally blonde. So we had to improvise and come up with a blonde wig for Emily to wear to be seen at the door when Cogburn shows up.
Is that really improvising? Like you could see her dark hair underneath the wig.
Did you have a hard time getting here?
Well, the road that I was looking for didn't.
Like it'd be improvising if you got a mop, like an unused mop head, and use that as the wig, but just putting on a blonde wig I don't think is improvising.
Didn't show up.
My fault with the directions.
No. I got directions off my computer.
He's pretty relaxed.
Why don't you have a seat there and get comfortable for that?
I had a feeling this was going to happen.
You had a feeling what was going to happen. Go ahead, sit down, please.
No,
Well, no, I need to talk to you about a couple of things, and I think you're going to want to
I wonder what was on the TV there.
talk about it. It's going to take a few minutes, so why don't you have a seat? Cogburn immediately recognizes me It was one of the first investigations where we were seeing a number of guys who had seen previous To Catch a Predator investigations and had shown up and stayed and chatted anyway.
Is this going to be on national or news?
I'm sorry, be on what?
Is this the national news, all that stuff?
Which one are you talking about?
All they do on 13 or NBC.
NBC?
Yeah.
You mean like Dateline NBC?
Yeah.
Okay, I need you to keep your hands out of your pockets for just a minute. Go ahead, please sit down.
I've just been on the road too long.
Okay. What was your plan today?
I can't answer that as
Sorry about that.
I want to because I've been in a struggle myself with.
I like that Chris Hansen grilled him about what news program it would be on. Is this going to be on the news? You mean like Dateline NBC?
What I want to do because I'm still a virgin and I just I think it's stupid that I did this.
How old are you?
I'm 22.
22. And how old was the girl you were chatting with?
The old Nathan Downhour defense. I'm a virgin. Don't worry about it.
The girl said she was 13 or 14.
13 or 14. And you thought that would be okay to come over here and visit a young girl home alone?
I wanted to think it was okay, but I just...
Now, I'm looking at this chat log here. 16 minutes into this discussion, you ask if she can do deep throat. Explain that to me.
No reason to explain it.
No reason to explain. How do you feel about sex? You on birth control, or are you sticking with condoms? Here's a guy, looks like the kind of guy anybody would be, happy to have their daughter date. You look at his MySpace page. His hero is God. His motto is Jesus rocks. You got toys?
Is there a need?
Well, I want you to square that with what's on your MySpace website, where you talk about Jesus rocks.
That's the struggle I'm in.
And here.
That's such a boomer way to say it. I want you to square that with what's written here on your MySpace website.
God, duh.
You're going to do this too.
Well, you need to know that I'm Chris Hansen with Dateline NBC, and we're doing a story on adults who try to meet teens online. If there's anything else you'd like to tell us, we'd like to hear it. Otherwise, you're obviously free to be on your way. As I'm finishing my conversation with Cogburn, I ask if, there's anything else he'd like people to know. He turns and says,
Be careful. Keep your jeans in your jeans.
keep your what?
Jeans in your jeans.
Jeans in your jeans. That's your advice. And it took me a few minutes to figure out what he was talking about, but he meant jeans as in DNA matter, in jeans as in pants, and it's his clever way of saying, don't get yourself in one of these situations.
I love that. Keep your jeans in your jeans. I say that all the time. I say that to coworkers when they're going out on dates. I just say it as a general warning. Keep your jeans in your jeans.
Get on the ground! Get down on the ground! All the way down, down.
Matthew, how'd it go at the house today? I'm just curious.
I pulled up in front of the house like she had said, and got out, and she was coming out the door, and I saw she had a wig on. I was like, this is odd. I mean, I had a little bit of suspicion before I even got there.
Did you engage with the gentleman that talked to you?
Yeah. What happens with that, I don't know. Just asking me questions about it. Just trying. I took offense to it. I thought he was trying to put me down. And I was going to walk out initially. After this, it's deleted. I've been in I'm not gonna say a mental struggle, but I didn't solely deep down. I didn't have any intentions to do anything. I enjoy meeting new people, and as weird as it sounds, I've been able to talk the way I talk, and this is my punishment. I finally got it.
In his interview with the detectives, he says that the most important thing that he's got to do is call his employer and say that he can't make it in for work. I mean, on almost every level, he seems like a diligent kid, but for this behavior online and the fact that he showed up to have this.
Hey, boss, I'm not going to make it in tomorrow.
This date.
You say you're a virgin?
Yes, ma'am.
It gets pretty graphic here.
This is my dark side.
Okay. Well, we all tend to have one of those.
Yeah.
Hey, and it can be overcome.
This is my
It's a hurdle. It's a hurdle.
Well, this is my slap in the face to wake up and stop. I mean, I don't know what to say.
4 years in jail, and I guess it was a pretty rough 4 years for him. He missed out on a lot of life milestones with his family and stuff, and he came out of jail on the other side a better person, I guess. He's an artist now. He had a webpage. I think he ended up taking the webpage down because he was getting harassed by internet trolls. So, like, don't do that. That's not cool. But that's Matthew Cogburn. Keep your jeans in your jeans, Predator. Hey, I want to say thank you if you watched all this way. Please consider liking and subscribing. I saw a little bit of hate for Rolando in the comments of the last video, so I will shelf Rolando for now. Please, sir. Besides that, and I'll bring him out on special occasions. So. Like, comment, subscribe, help me out with the algorithm. I really do appreciate it. And consider supporting me on Patreon. The links to all my socials and stuff is below. So you know the drill. Until next time, I've been Jay McCain. Mind, body, spirit, harmonious resonance. Be where your feet are. And of course, as always, stay watcher, my friends.